It is well known that diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, and other illnesses may restrict blood flow, which can lead to impotence and erectile dysfunction. This is why Enhance was formulated to meet these challenging health problems, which can reduce your ability to perform. If you're having problems maintaining your manhood, then reclaim your manhood today with Enhance. Enhance increases your energy level, boosts your stamina, and increases your endurance.
You can get your Enhance at Southwell VA4, Restorer Pharmacy Soufre, Knights Med Miku, Lay by Bar The Morn, Dexter's Place Jeremy Street Castries, Citygate Bar The City opposite the market, Plants Place Denry Highway, Arlette Supermarket Soufre, The Release Stress Bar Labrie Highway, Cool Joint Bar Victoria Schwazel, Prios Bus Stop 22, next to the Moshi Bus Stop opposite the Grosile Bus Stop, Prios Bar and Grill in Corinth, Grosile.
Enhance, the best a man can get.
The voice. Your hero is back. Raw facts, no fluffs. Shelton Daniel is here to deal with the issues. 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on Real FM. The man.
Another wonderful Tuesday afternoon to you, everyone. It is the 4th day of the month of March 2025. Welcome once again to The Real Issues with me, Shelton Daniel, and I have my co-host back with me again. I'll talk about that in just a moment. Thank you so very much for tuning in to the radio station, Real FM 91.3 North, 91.5 South. We simulcast on NBC Television, Channel 120, Flow Cable TV service. We are on Facebook Live and on YouTube live streaming as well. Our program, as you know, airs weekdays from 12:30 until 2 p.m. on the above mentioned broadcast and social media platforms. Our technical operator is again Alton Jaquan Joseph. Hope you're having a good day so far. It's a nice looking day. It's a nice feeling day. Bright sunshine, not too hot, although I feel like the heat is beginning to pick up a little bit again, but at nighttime I still don't need to keep the fan on all the time. I put it on and I switch it off at a certain point. I don't feel like I'm overheating, but I feel the little build up, coming. It was always going to. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow, the 5th, will be the start of the Lenten season. Yes, Ash Wednesday is tomorrow, in case you didn't know that. And so, folks, let me say good afternoon and welcome once again after a considerable amount of time. Terry Fenelon is back with us. Nice to have you back, brother.
Nice to be back, comrade.
Yes. And thank you so very much for the great gift, Folks, do I look a bit snazzier than usual? Yeah. Well, Terry just came in, with a cap for me, and I didn't waste time. Normally, things like that, I would put them aside and maybe wash. Well, not caps, really. But, I decided I'm going to put this on straight away. Thank you so much.
Welcome, my brother. Welcome.
So, tell me what's on your mind. What have you been up to since the time? Like I said, it wasn't that I was keeping you away.
No, I know.
It's just that we needed to get the place well organized. We didn't have the microphone set up so that I could have, you here and me on this side and so on. So,
to be honest, Shelton, man, I was
right in the thick
out of sorts. Okay. Not being here with you.
Okay, all right. Okay.
To be able to follow, listen, and you know what I mean?
Yes.
I miss independence. I miss sharing the independence experience with the listeners and viewers. I mean, that was tremendous. And Shelton, man, I had the privilege of carrying that baton. And I could tell you, Shelton, the experience, that indescribable.
Right.
When I held that baton, everything just disappeared. The unity and the pride of just being solution. And seeing everybody from all walks of life. Red, yellow, blue, green, you name it. We were all together, and I had my grandchildren, 2 of them. My grandson, 6 years, carrying that like a boss.
Okay.
And this man wanted to walk the whole route,
All right, wonderful.
We were interrupted because we had to stop at the Entrepot Human Resource Center. So we stayed there, and then it was getting a little, so we left. had we not stopped there, perhaps we'd have walked all the way down to Pulwa area, Pulwa, the mayor of Castries. Pulwa, nice to have you back. I saw you. He was carrying the baton, doing a fantastic job.
So Pulwa is the mayor of Castries. When did he overthrow Geraldine Lendo Gabriel?
No. Mayor of Masha. Mayor of Masha. This is the guy. You don't do anything in Masha without Pulwa, you know.
All right, okay.
And I told you already, the Honorable Philip J.P. is the elected parliamentary rep.
Yes.
But we have a mayor in Masha, and that's Pulwa. Nice to have him. So it was, the experience was great, Shelton. And we followed, and let me tell you, man, when the days when we had no battle relay, man, this was, like a tabanka. You had a tabanka there because you're missing it,
Yes.
And the unity, and I want to say that because he's on that Richard Frederick, the Honorable Richard Frederick, the brainchild of Richard Frederick, bringing us. All this man is about, working.
Yes.
He is developing his constituency. He's putting people to work. He's putting people first, and he's coming with ideas to unify and unite the country.
Right.
And what are the side doing? Because the strategy is to, if we can get him out, we can see a path to victory. But that ain't go happen. No matter what. You had a whole convention, and the whole convention was a convention on Richard Frederick. Richard Frederick. So Honorable Richard Frederick, tremendous. Initiative, that battle really uniting the country, and maybe we could play a few excerpts because we need to see what it is that makes us St. Lucian. We can unify. The battle symbolizes something. Maybe we should get rid of that torch in the coat of arms and put the baton. No, because you see, we have two symbols of the side. We have the color. Well, it's not the color; it's supposed to be gold in the flag, and then we have the flambeau in the. They can say what they want to call it. It's a flambeau in the coat of arms. Maybe we have to look at these things again,
Yes.
And when the Honorable Philip JPS says we're going to a republic, these are some of the things, the symbols we have to look at again. Trinidad just changed the ships on their coat of arms, I think. And they have the steel pan, because the steel pan is unique to Trinidad. That Trinidad invented the steel pan, so they have the steel pan there. So we have to look at what it is that makes us St. Lucian. So we were extremely happy. I mean, we looked at the battle relay, and the battle relay was just a unifying force. I mean, when you watch Central Castries, man, and I mean you watch. Viewfort was spectacular. Nedrinoff, the Denry, they were great. I mean, I love to see Starbach and Estefan. That is what it is about.
Has Estefan been endorsed to run again?
No, I think he has been. No, I'm not sure.
Because I suspect walking for.
I think he condemned himself by walking there. Because
I suspect he's finished.
Yeah, I mean, on the eve of independence, somebody was to file a lawsuit to prevent progress. That just tells you how these fellas think, the patriots. These are patriots, So
I heard that there's a change in the Senate, or there'll be a change in the Senate on the opposition side.
Maybe.
So I wonder who they'll be. Well, not Dominic for sure. Or maybe Pharaoh, since she's not running again. They might put somebody else.
The young guy. Okay. I mean, the young guy on the wrong side. Right. But now Laura Jean-Pierre Noel. She used to sub a lot.
So she might just like I'm a temporary. She used to be a temporary. Once in a while. So maybe they might make her a permanent
something
and so on.
So I mean, when you really think about it, Shelton, the euphoria, man. The joy that this brought. You watch. You looked at Starbach and Estefan. Hugging each other, because that's what it's about. It's about unity. It's not that some people who did not take part, did not participate in independence just because their party is not in power.
And not only that, too, they want to be in the limelight, center stage.
Right.
The people who are the objects of all the attention, and as if anything other than that, which is why they want to be prime minister. Because you look at when they are prime minister or were prime minister, the kind of foolishness that they did in the country, that they just want it for the prestige of saying that they're prime minister of St. Lucia. But when they get it, they don't know what to do with it.
You tell me.
Anyway, you said you sent something to Japan.
Japan. I sent Just play the video of the conference. There's a point I want to make to you.
You need some time to download it. He said he hasn't gotten it yet.
Yeah. Well, you could put up the montage of Philip J. Pierre, the Tale of Two Prime Ministers. Let the people see the difference. I don't have my computer because today I just came to wing it with my brother. I've been away for so long. But you know, the pride, the joy. You know, you even Bradley. I mean, forget the theatrics on Sunday where he really showed himself to be, you know, if you watch Django and you watch not Morgan Freeman, what's this guy in Django, the dark skin guy, not Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I know, Jamie Foxx.
No. Yeah, Jamie Foxx. But the other guy in the house. It is not Morgan.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, he behaved like Samuel L. Jackson in Django. Forget that. But at least he had the decency to carry the baton and to be in Choiseul. You know, with his people, because that is what it's about. It's not about Richard Frederick. It's not about labor. Independence is not a labor thing. You understand? Independence is us, ours, we. You have to be there. And to me, on the eve of independence, you will be
Give me 1 second. It's unusual for somebody to be calling you at this time. But let me hear that. Oh no, I think
you pressed the wrong thing.
Let me see that. Yeah, hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Almost on the TV. Only on the radio.
Okay, so I'm not on the TV. Are you aware of that, Jaquan? I don't know why this is happening, so you know, in time we'll get to know. I don't know. Can anybody in the technical side here give us an idea of what's happening with the television? Are we on TV?
But we are on Facebook, though.
Okay, all right.
On YouTube, we're on Facebook.
Okay, because I watched the lunchtime news on the TV before I came here. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So, but beyond the independence, I mean, there's been a political activity going on. UWP has presented its slate of candidates. We've been hearing so many different things. Alan Chastney saying that he's going to be filing some injunction
on
against
the eve
CIP
of independence. So take away.
Yeah. So let's tell us, post-independence, what is your assessment of the political situation?
Well, first of all, can we go to the House? Because I'm hearing another station about Mr. Claudius Francis is not a lawyer and he cannot be a judge, and I mean, there are some people, when you listen to them, you come away dumb. They make you feel stupid because you don't learn anything. They don't uplift you. The Speaker of the House is the Speaker of the House. He controls the House, just as a referee controls the play. Or in football, the umpire. I was just watching Australia, India. There, I think India is giving them a whooping. He's the judge. He doesn't have to. You don't have to go to law school. You're not a judicial officer. You could read the standing orders for yourself, make sense of it, and adjudicate. The House belongs to the Speaker. When the Speaker gives an order, directive, you follow it. That is. I mean, as schoolboys, as principal, when my team went out to play, the teams, first you have to tell them, you have to be gracious. First of all, you have to follow the direction of the umpire, the referee. Their decision is final. If you have an issue, you take it up later. You don't defy I am not going to permit you.
Yeah.
I mean, the arrogance.
It's as if the
he is in charge.
It's as if the Speaker is beholden to him.
To him, I will not permit you to interpret the legal doc. Yeah. So you are a lawyer, but you're not a lawyer yourself. So if the Speaker, even if the Speaker is wrong, you have to follow his instructions. Plain and simple. Now I find sometimes people say the Speaker is too lenient. You know, you have to give somebody an opportunity. You have been elected, so they don't want to put you out of the House. You have to represent the people who put you there. But come on, you're taking a joke too far. You will not permit him. The same thing he told Alva, when he was Prime Minister. Alva used the word leech. Oh, he stood up. I have listened to you, and I'll no longer permit you to use it. You know, the arrogance, because the House belongs to him. And even in the opposition, he believes the House, the arrogance. I will not permit you. Honorable member, take your seat. But the rules are clear. I will not read it now. I will not go through it now. I've been standing orders. But the rules are clear. You follow the directive of the Speaker, you sit. You want to disrespect every Speaker, and then you have Rick Wayne coming and defend you. And I mean, come on. Let's not be ridiculous with these things. Let's be honest. You have to be able to call a spade a spade. You cannot have that kind of misbehavior, bad manners, some mess in the House of Assembly. All right? And people, even if it's a Labour MP who does it, it's wrong. If it's a Labour MP who does it, a Labour parliamentarian, it's wrong. Wrong is wrong, no matter who is doing it. Right is right. You understand? So you don't come now and make wrong right and right wrong because of who you support. You see, there's a saying that we don't support what is right, we support who we like. It's not supposed to be so. Right is right. You must support what is right, no matter what. And when it is wrong, if it is Philip J. Pierre who has done something wrong, you tell him, and he must be man enough to say, I erred. And he did that in the house, when he was debating on something on Wasco. He made certain statements about a certain piece of equipment, but he made it in the morning, and he was furnished with the correct information. And in the afternoon, he came back and said, I was wrong. Sassinom. A man can apologize when he's wrong. Or if he has been fed, because he doesn't know everything, most likely he was fed some information by his handlers. The information turned out to be incorrect. You say you're incorrect, that's all. So any man who cannot humble, and listen, this leader of the man I told you already, he has a congenital defect, First of all, if the liberties he takes with the truth, and then he cannot back down, he cannot say sorry, he cannot assume a posture that, hey, I am wrong, There's no humility because, they're bringing and stuff, they buy YII, he believes he's bigger than all of us, etc., etc., etc.
Let us know when you have the stuff, okay? You have it already?
All right.
Okay, so, he says, so you'll direct which one he should play first.
Just one video today. Just one. As I told you, Shelton, I'm just coming in to wing it. Maybe tomorrow, I'll have a more structure.
Okay, he's going to play now.
Islands, c'est incroyable.
Proud of it, proud of it, proud of it, proud of it. Proud of it, proud of it, proud of it, proud of it. With all the wonders in the world, St. Lucia's only meant for me. So much history to be told and so much more for us. The colors feel the love, I can tell you all the way. Proud of it, proud of it, proud of it, proud of it. It don't matter where I voyage, it don't matter where I roam. Majestic people standing tall, they're guiding me back home. Raise your flags, the skies above, I can tell you all the way. Proud of it, proud of it, proud of it. So I could go up forever then, feel all the vibes and break away. I could take a trip to link up with friends and family. My land of birth, to the place I love. No other island in the sun could ever replace you in my heart.
Yeah, you could see I'm just going to play one. Shelton is allowing me to. Shelton can use that now. I'll permit you to play one. But he never says that. Yeah. He never says that because he's not that kind of a guy. So look at that. I mean, the children, the young children. Look at the convent girls, may say, the future, preparing for that baton, to handle that baton, to show the world, because we were on display there, we were just like Julian Alfred there, the whole world was watching, and they put on that show of unity, and look at who is that, and that permeated throughout the length and breadth of St. Lucia, and this guy would not participate, but give him a chance. This is what's going to happen. He's going to take away the battle relay, and this is what we're going to be reduced to. You have that picture? Correct. Now, I want you to cogitate. Sorry, I want you to think about that. Look at that a little while. Look at that. This was independence, 2016 to 2021. That is what, if we are not careful, that is what we're going back to, Yeah, let him call me racist. I have the receipts. He called Richard Frederick racist. Don't worry, we'll take care of that. If we make that mistake, this is what's going to happen, There'll be no battle relay. You understand? That divisiveness, and this is what's going to obtain. This is what obtained 2016 to 2021. This is what obtained. It's a Lucia. Imagine that. And that is what we might be going to if we are not careful. We were moving where the whole country is united. Give or take a few. Because, you're always going to have these people who, no matter what you do, no matter how much they benefit from the policies of the Philip GPA administration, it's flabbo de flabbo. And I had that experience on Sunday, Shelton. I went to get my bread as usual. I like fresh bread on a Sunday, Creole bread, fresh Creole bread, hot fresh from the oven. In the little bakery there by Chaussee Road. I'm not permitted to call names because that's free advertisement. I can't do that. But hot, fresh Creole bread, man. I like my Creole bread with my cocoa tea. A few eggs and my cocoa tea on a Sunday. So I'm going in the bakery there, and this gentleman, young guy, comes up to me, says, "Man, I like what you're doing. I like the message and thing, but I'm a flabbo." So I said, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yes," and then I began to, engage him a little. Everything that the Labour Party is doing, the Labour government is doing, as opposed to what that side never did. He agreed, but I don't know. Maybe his family is flabbo. And listen, that's why we have to educate and we have to keep at it. We cannot get weary in well doing. We have to keep at it because there are a lot of them. They know the truth. They are benefiting. He even spoke about starting a business, and because I was on Chaussee Road, I pointed to the building which housed the offices of the Youth Employment Agency, and I directed him there. But he has his ban in his hand, and he's like, "I'm a flabbo." Hey, and I'm like, wow. There are a lot of them like that. They know, but they can't. The dissonance, the cognitive dissonance. They cannot bring themselves to say, okay, let me put off this ridiculousness and let me vote for progress. Although they can see the progress, they'll admit to you the progress. They'll tell you these guys did nothing. But I'm a flabbo. And on the Sunday, after I left the bakery, went to the market to get some coconut water. My mind, it was just on my mind that they are a lot like him. Intelligent guy, young guy, maybe in his early 30s. He knows the truth. He'll admit to you that, yes, you all are doing well and everything else. But I'm a flabbo. So, we have work to do. We cannot rest on our laurels, because if we do, all the gains we have made might be reversed. Because you see, these guys, when they come there, they're coming for vengeance. They were not, their hands were not in the treasury anymore. I mean, you could think of the country is broke. In 2017, he was saying that, we'll play it maybe tomorrow another time. Nancy, Guy Joseph, we let them loose. Where? Again? I mean, no pani satima. We must have sentiment upon the people. No ni puni satima. Si no pani satima, well, crap will smoke our pipe, Can't do that. So we have work to do, Shelton. It's not easy. There are those who understand, they know. I mean, I looked at Sunday, the crowd that was there, and they're jumping up forward. And I'm hearing they pass a resolution to bring back e-books. We have 5 minutes before the break. Let me just say that. Ladies and gentlemen, I was actively involved in education. Well, still am, to a certain extent. I saw the e-books, and we have laptops, and there's no comparison. The idea of e-books, nice. But let me just explain to you, because the Minister of Education, he has all the information, I know. We had this deal with Fortuna Picks. That was a company from India supplying the e-books. E-books cost a lot of money. For every e-book, we had to pay $100 US every year for content. And I could tell you the content did not match what CXC wanted. There was just no match. It was a waste of time. First of all, the e-books were flimsy, and because it was two-sided, the screens used to crack. Because you see, when you close it and you put that in your bag, the pressure, screens crack. Students doing AutoCAD, computer-assisted drawing, couldn't use the e-books because you couldn't download the program onto that. Not enough speed. You're problematic. And every year you had to pay these guys. The country has spent at least $2 million in license fees. $2 million can supply laptops for everybody. They keep saying laptops are empty. You buy phones, you have smartphones. You have ever bought a phone that's empty? Your phone comes preloaded with apps. And on the laptops, because there's a lot of space, you could download search engines apart from Google. Google is not the only search engine. So when I heard these fellas want to talk about going back to ebooks, that's regressive. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? That's just trying to play with people's minds. Ebooks, because they figure you will not buy books. But you still don't have to buy books. I mean, you know, there are a lot of people doing courses, degrees, undergraduate, bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, associate degrees, from the comfort of their bedrooms, you know, or a place in the home that is nice. You sit, you have internet, you have connectivity, and voila, you read I mean, come on, you're going to go back to that, talking about connectivity. All schools, let me tell you, all schools, broadband, joke you make it. Where I was, the school I was at, I used to play tennis. You know, when I used to, you know, try a thing. We had the tennis court way at the back of the school. All day, we have connection. Throughout the schools, all schools. As a matter of fact, by my water in Holden now, I can connect to the GI net. Everywhere as broadband. So to say you're going to come with that, that's still fish. You're trying to wrap that up in fresh leaves. That ain't going to work. We have it already. And the laptops, ebooks, laptops, no comparison. We'll go for a laptop any day of the week and twice on Sundays. Talking about ebooks. So you just want to, again, you see the wastage. You just want to waste the country's money. You're just going to pay a company in there $2 million every year for content that does not match the syllabi that we have. Because I could tell you, one of the things that we had to do was to try to put an English team together to write content for the ebooks, because those that come do doing it. All right, and even presently we do it to present the content, content. So that's still there. Now I just had a cursory look at the emotions. You're talking about you want to start youth economy again, but we have that, and then you come in the same thing. The youth economy will do that, and they will not need a visa to go to the States with Trump. But Trump kicking out every black man in the States. Is the white Africans he wants, the white people, but the Indians, the Latinos, the Mexicans, he's kicking them out. So you think what's so special about St. Lucia? So you're trying to fool the people with this kind of nonsense. Again, stale fish, rotten. That doesn't make sense. I mean, if you're going on plan, come with some content. I mean, apart from Richard Frederick, because you know that's your only strategy. Let's try to get Richard. Let's try to hit him hard. Let's try to get him out, because they figure if Richard is out. What is your policy? You're running a campaign of no policy. You have no policy. You all tried a thing at the convention to say you have 14 points, 14 motions. I'm going for the motions there. We'll try to revive agriculture. We'll try to do this.
Watch the time, eh?
Yeah, watch the time. It's time for the break. Jacqueline?
Yes, the Real Issues powered by Blue Waters will continue in just a moment. And I can tell you that moment will involve taking your calls. Yeah, we'll begin taking your calls early. Terry Fenelon is not really in his full form right now. He said he just wanted to come and acclimatize himself with the new surroundings, with the new location that we're at. Yeah. When he heard that I said we are ready for the accommodation of a co-host. So he isn't really in full flight, but he will be on some other occasion. Don't go away.
The voice. Your hero is back. Raw facts, no fluff. Shelton Daniel is here to deal with the issues. Real Issues, 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on Real FM.
Hello, all realists. Thank you for listening to Real FM. If you'd like to call our studio, here is the number. Call the direct line on 4533911, or you can WhatsApp call on 4879849. Call to participate, win prizes, request music, and interact with our announcers and DJs. Real FM, the People's Station. The People's Station.
live streaming has become one of the best ways to connect the funeral of a loved one with friends and family, both local and international. NBC Television will live stream your funerals on television and Facebook at a reasonable rate. With our state-of-the-art equipment, you can be assured that the quality of your funeral will be to your satisfaction. Call our office now and book your obituary and streaming with us. 758-453-7458.
The man, the voice. Your hero is back. Raw facts, no fluff. Shelton Daniel is here to deal with the issues. 12:30 p.m. to 2 p.m. Monday to Friday on Real FM.
So much everyone for tuning in to and staying with the real issues on this Tuesday. It is the what's the date of today?
The 6th, I think.
I know what it was. I know. I was just kidding. Yesterday I said too much that it is the 3rd. Yes, it is the 4th day of the month of March. Yeah, the 4th day of the 3rd month of the year already, 2025. And we want to thank you so much for being part of our program. I'm Shelton Daniel, the host and producer, alongside Terry Fenelon, who's rejoining us after quite a break. And to the person who called and said that they weren't seeing us on the TV, I did ask one of my colleagues to check, and they said, no, I'm seeing it on the television right now. Maybe it's a flow issue. Yeah. But she said she went into the studio where you were able to monitor those things, and she saw the real issues displaying. So I don't know whether it has to do with the cable service in your area, on your set, or flow maybe has some kind of problem. And speaking about service in areas, I've been getting quite a lot of calls and complaints from people who are living in the area of Corinth, Grand Riviere, Asu Canal, Piat, Mont Sepa, those kinds of areas, about prolonged water shortage in that area. Now, it's not the situation where Thursday and Friday last week, Wasco had informed us that they would be shutting the water supply in the north of the island to deal with a 24-inch raw water line and so on that they needed to repair. And then subsequently, I live in the San Souci area, not far from MBC, and there was no water. When was it? On Sunday, and Jaquan, I found out that they were actually fixing the pipe on the San Souci bridge. That's what they were working. So one of these is when you're walking, check to see whether the spray of water is still going on. Maybe if I remember, I'll go have a look myself. That they were actually working on that. So I know for some time, what was it? Sunday, there was no water. It came back. In fact, when was it? Friday, when I realized that, the water hadn't come back yet, I decided to drive to an area that was not affected by the shortage, and that was Babono Hill 20. I went there with some bottles and so on because it wasn't part of the network that was affected. And I got some water there. And amazingly, after I went about fooling so many things, tiring myself, I went back home, and within a couple hours, my son had come to spend some time with me, and I was telling him, come, my son, you're always welcome, but let me tell you, expect some inconvenience with the water. So we came, I filled up all those guys. I said, okay, maybe I can eke it out with just a couple of bottles, but I don't want my son to be there. Right. And then, but then I came there, he came ready to think it out. And the water was back. So I got endless jerry cans and so on. But it's okay. Water doesn't spoil. We have a call. Let's take that call. Hi, good afternoon. The real issues. You're on the air.
Hello, good afternoon, comrade.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
How you doing? Okay, welcome back, my comrade Cherry. We miss you.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Nice to be back.
Yes, holding the fort as usual.
Yeah.
Continue the great work, guys. Continue the great work. Like you said, you have to hit the ground running.
Yeah.
Because you all know the guys mean business. But I'm just confused. What was it? Was it a national convention or was it National Richard Frederick?
National Richard Frederick show. I answered you. It was a National Richard Frederick show.
Yeah.
Because it was all about Richard Frederick.
That is right.
I remember the last show, Richard Frederick said, "Thank you, the Flabos, for making him even more popular."
Yes.
So that means that on this coming Thursday, Richard Frederick will break another record. Because they feel to us they're actually making him more popular.
That's right.
Yeah, so when they think they're doing harm to him, they're actually doing good, because the same hole that they're digging, I'm just telling them, they'll be the one falling in it. Yeah, thank you, gentlemen.
All right, thank you very much.
You're so correct.
Terry, we have been inundated with requests for caps, you know.
I
want a cap. And others are saying how we're looking so good in the caps that they want to look good themselves. So, you know, share the caps.
Check Mr. Nestor Pitet in Piat.
Yes.
You know, Nestor's Cabaret Crawl in Piat. You might get one there. Reasonably priced. Yeah, but it was, oh my word. Yeah, we should take the calls.
Yes, okay. Yeah. Let's do that. Hi, good afternoon. The Real Issues, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Bon après-midi, c'est pour moi.
Hello?
Bon après-midi, c'est pour moi.
Oui, bon après-midi pour c'est nous.
Moi content zot et moi content programme zot là.
C'est chap là. Et vous content c'est chap là.
Les radio, Frederick c'est non maman yo pas ça faire Frederick rien. Yo pas ça toucher nous. C'est nous qui ca contrôle. Goodbye and love you all.
Merci un peu. It's not no problem. That's, okay. That's exactly what we're about. Yeah. Hi, good afternoon. Real Issues, you're on the air.
Shelton Douglas?
Yeah. Real Issues.
Shelton Daniel, sorry, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Hey, good afternoon, gentlemen. Oh, yes, our time is different,
Yeah. Go ahead. Listen to
anyway,
us.
I just want to...
Listen to us on the phone.
Anyway, I just want to say thank you to your Prime Minister.
Yeah.
For coming to our convention, and he bring greetings from St. Lucia, and also there was a young lady with him. Okay. And then I just want to say thank you to him. You know, and the message was really received.
Is this Ernesto?
Yes, Ernesto speaking.
All right. Okay. Nice to have you, Ernesto. Thanks so much for the call. Go ahead.
And it was so happy to see the turnout that people get. So I just want to thank him, and whenever you guys' election is very close by, whenever your election is close by, we make sure that we will bring back that greetings and warm welcome from Grenada to support you guys, to make sure that you guys get back into power.
Oh yes.
So thank you guys very much, and warm greetings again to your Prime Minister and Roosevelt Skerrett from Dominica.
Thank you.
Okay.
We appreciate that.
All the best, guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Our friend Ernesto calling us there from Grenada.
It was a wonderful show. I know our Prime Minister represented well.
Absolutely.
You know, when he's overseas, represented well. So I was saying, we have our Prime Minister, the tale of two Prime Ministers. I mean, let the calls come in. When we get the break, we'll take it.
That's what tale of two Prime Ministers. Happy New Year. Hi, caller. Good afternoon. The Real Issues. You're on the air. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. What's up?
Is this me or is this okay?
Let me tell you something. You abandoned me yesterday. Now because Terry is there, suddenly you're calling again. No. You have some kind of say you sorry.
Shelton, let's get things straight, right? Yesterday I had some business to take care of. I went and take care of my business.
Okay,
now,
right.
First things first, let me shout out Scary mother and Scary father, because they tell me if I don't do that, they're going to be on your side and not mine. Okay? So I getting that out of the way.
Okay. All is forgotten. All is forgotten. Though not necessarily forgiven. Go ahead.
All right. I want a cap like that. And if you see Sunday come and I can't spot it, problem.
We'll be answering.
You'll be in ancillary?
All roads to ancillary.
I know, God willing, that you are going to be in ancillary.
That's always on the choice. Yeah.
Okay? We're not going to ancillary and using Grenada pictures. No, we're not doing that. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't understand how these people can take a yellow flag or a crowd with yellow flags that have red dots in the middle and post it on social media and claim the crowd is theirs.
Yeah, I can believe it. I can believe it. I mean, if a candidate for the United Workers' Party can sit in a studio and advertise Alan Jackson, play his voice and everything, and tell people Alan Jackson is coming, when there is no record, they have not paid or anything, they can willingly mislead people. I can believe they can do that.
Yeah.
That is the caliber of candidate that these people are presenting to us.
Alan Jackson has not been touring for a while.
You have no hotel booking for him, nothing, but you're going to stay in a studio to Mama Guy people. And to follow your Mama Guy, you're going to take the whole ticket so that people have no evidence that they paid.
Yeah.
So I can believe they'll do that. I'm calling you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you all two things. So I end. If perchance you hear anything going wrong there, no, is salt I ate or I am sitting close to the salt. Because you know salt has an impact on people's voices.
Yes.
Okay? You hold it in your hand and then you start to squeak.
Like a frog, yeah. You hear that?
Yes. Imagine a frog calling a human being frog. So wait. So Richard Frederick is now a frog. Huh? And the salt is close to me, guys. The salt is close to me. But let me say this. Sunday, we are heading down to Ancillary and we will show them what a sea of real red is. What a real crowd is. We shall show them on Sunday. What we shall also show them is that from 2021, July 2021, we have been righting their wrongs. We don't need no pigs to do that. We have been righting their wrongs. Okay?
That's right.
And Philip is the winner man, the winner man, the winner man.
That's Lester Lewis
We'll
from Jamaica.
stay on the winning side all the time. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot. Yes.
Now, I mean, she says she cannot believe these people will sing to any level to try to win, you know. You sit in a studio, Mama Guying people, having people to trust you. You think you're playing the voice of Alan Jackson, knowing full well he's not going to be here, and then you tell him.
Yeah, one of these is we must have a program devoted to discussing this whole matter of lying, the deliberate type of lying that is designed to play with people's minds, that is designed to mess up people's thinking and so on. We must have a program to talk about that because all of that is from the playbook of Cambridge Analytica.
Correct.
And it is being used in St. Lucia
a lot,
unconscionably, ruthlessly, and relentlessly. We have a caller there. Let's take. Hi, caller. Good afternoon. The real issues. You're on the air.
I hope you can hear me clearly.
Hello.
Hi, Shelton.
Hello.
Shelton, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Yeah.
Well, I'm hearing you very faintly. Good afternoon, Terry.
Oh boy.
Good afternoon, my boy, my partner.
Welcome back, my brother.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, the new WP.
Alan
Shasney continues to be inauthentic, unoriginal, copycats, and just generally lack anything creative.
No originality.
I'm looking at what they did, the motions or the resolutions that
right.
they passed, and you know, in contrast to the SLP government, you know, I call that a Massafesto. Because you know what they do is they are right now either piggybacking on policies that the SLP already has in place. I mean, or trying to tweak, and I use the word tweak loosely, I mean, to bring back the e-books nonsense. You know, we're talking about other things about safeguarding the environment. Since when did the EWP care about the environment? Are we forgetting GSH? Are we forgetting the Dolphin Park? You know, I'm seeing some other things, and it's a bunch of pure nonsense. And not only
how can you care about the environment and you're removing a sanitary landfill from Beaufort? You're closing it down, and then you have to transport waste all the way up north. How can you care about the environment when you're doing that?
And then exactly. you want to blow up Pigeon Island.
Yeah. You know, go ahead. Sorry about it.
So basically what I saw there is essentially either piggybacking of the SLP and trying to put their own spin on things, right, on policies. Number two is antithetical to what the EWP has become known for under Alan Chasney. And you know, number three, when I look at certain things, enhancing the city and the bus stops, they know, and Guy knows full well, I'm sure some of those ideas regarding transport are from him. They know full well that there is a study underway, well, it should be done right now by the World Bank, under which there will be a whole a revamping of our transport system based on the recommendations and public transport system. So all that is nonsense. These are things that they know are coming, and they're trying to see that they will do it. You know, or they purely have no ideas.
Well, they have no ideas, Miguel. They have no ideas. They have no policy. I said already, the campaign strategy is one of no policy. So they just, you know, you government, he said, that, Captain, the ship is sinking. But he's admitting that people are really happy on that sinking ship. But the pensioners are happy, the teachers are happy, the civil servants are happy. It's only Cameron Law and two police officers that are not happy. But everybody else is happy. Caller, let's take that caller.
Yeah, caller, real issues.
Yes, hi. Good afternoon, Shelton, and Mr. Fenelon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Also, I called Shelton.
Yeah, you're a little muffled. I don't know why. A little muffled and a little lower.
Muffled?
Right.
Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if you heard me any clearer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I called some time ago and I spoke about the lives on the stages and the talk shows and whatever else. And I'm very concerned about it. And I'm mentioning it again because last week in House of Parliament, the Speaker tried correcting the Leader of the Opposition, but he's insisting on his understanding, and black and white doesn't seem to make any difference for him. On Sunday at the convention, he read an article that's supposed to have been a direct quote from the Star newspaper, and he inserted his own words in it, which reminded me of the temptation of Eve